Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, a brand new ship was just delivered to the cruise line, and the reason I'm bringing it up is it has a very special fuel that no other ship has right now. We also had a fire break out on one cruise ship, as well as something pretty interesting. Have you ever thought how sophisticated and amazing some of the cruise ship kitchens must be? Their kitchens can be so amazing that even the high-end chefs and competitions that you see on the places like the Food Network, well, they're even doing their finale on one of the cruise ships. And then we also have Carnival Cruise Line. Yesterday I told you about one cruiser that just got banned for life. Well, I just found out another one just got banned for life for something they posted on social media as well. Be warned, if you're posting things that go against rules, they're going to track you down. So the Mind Shift 7 was just delivered to the cruise line, and well, it's good and it's not. It is now one of the first ships out there to ever be methanol ready for its propulsion system. It needed all new types of tanks and piping, etc. And that sounds great. It's supposed to be a cleaner fuel. It's good for the environment. And this is one of those cruise ships out there they were going to be testing all this stuff on for greenhouse emissions, etc. Trouble is, some of the things that they need for this aren't ready yet. It's going to be delivered sometime in 2025. And then they're going to redesign, recommission the ship early 2026 to make it fully ethanol running cruise ship. So yeah, they have the first one, they're just not running it yet, apparently. So, okay, well at least they have the ship. The ship looks beautiful, and I'm sure people who are fans of the cruise line will enjoy it immensely. We also had an issue with the MSC Armonia as it was approaching Venice when a fire alarm broke out on the cruise ship. Apparently it landed in the laundry area of the cruise ship. Crew responded, quickly put the fire out, and an immediate quick look and investigation on the ship itself made it look like it was an electrical fault that caused the fire. Once they got into the cruise port, then they had medical services show up to look after the crew who were involved in the firefighting to make sure that they were okay. There was no call that we need somebody there. It was just a precaution. And of course, the inspectors and the Coast Guard all came in and will do a thorough investigation into what happened and why the fire broke out before the ship will be allowed to leave. But it is still expected to be able to leave later on in the evening. So yeah, fires can break out anywhere in the world. And of course, fires are some of the most dangerous things out there when on a cruise ship, especially the further out to sea you are, because there's no place to go but the water. You can't just run, right? You can't run out of the building because the building is in the middle of the ocean. And that's one of the reasons that I bring up this next story, because as you know, most cruise lines in the world, you have certain designated areas where you are allowed to smoke on cruise ships. Certain decks, like the upper deck on the Lido deck, in a certain area, you're allowed to smoke there. In the casino, perhaps, you're allowed to smoke in there. Places you are definitely not allowed to smoke are in the dining venues, in the entertainment venues, and definitely not in your balcony, because cruise ships really take fire at sea very, very serious. It's super dangerous, and it has actually caused huge damage from people who flung their cigarette butt out and actually caused huge fires on cruise ships before. That's one of the big reasons you cannot do it. Well, One person on social media decided, you know what, I'm going to make this post. It says, you know how to get away from that smoking on balcony thing? I've been on 30 cruises, they said, and I've smoked on my balcony every single time. What I do is I slip the attendant in my stateroom $50 and they bring me an ashtray. And then they don't bother me the rest of the cruise. So just do that if you want to smoke on your balcony. Never mind that the other people next to you may report you or anything like that. But apparently after making that post, Carnival has said, yeah, congratulations, you've been on 30 cruises. But guess what? You won't be on 31 anymore, at least not with our brand. And they have now banned that person from all of their brands out there. Holland America, Princess, you name it, Cunard, you're just not allowed to get back on a Carnival brand cruise ship again. And John Hill really goes out and said, yeah, telling people how to break the rules and get around rules, especially safety rules, we take that very seriously. And if we know who you are, we will purposely ban you, especially now also if you're trying to spread that out to other people to break the rules, right? It makes no sense to me why somebody thinks that that's a good idea to do, but hey, some people are very not aware of social media yet, and they just think that making an innocent, what they feel is an innocent hack and a cool thing to say, hey look, I smoke on a cruise ship. I just slip him $50. Banned for life. How smart do you think you are now? Oh, I don't know. Don't understand. Well, I also want to talk to you about a high-end chef competition that is actually taking place on a cruise ship. But before I get there, let me just invite you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you want to keep up to date with everything going on in cruising, from the possibilities of fire, what can get you banned, the new cruise ships coming online, the new destinations that they're offering, the cruise ship limitations that are happening, etc. I'll try and keep you informed to make your next cruise just a little bit easier, a little bit less frustrating, much more enjoyable, and maybe save you some money in the meantime. And I hope you'll join us. It doesn't cost anything, but it really does help the channel out when you subscribe, leave that like button, and even leave a comment down below. And again, I really do appreciate it. Okay, I'm a bit of a foodie, and I love watching shows like MasterChef and Hell's Kitchen, those kind of shows, the competition shows. I find the chefs that can come up with these things off the top of their head, they're given some ingredients and here, create a meal in a time limit. And they can do it. It's amazing. You know, I wish I had that talent. Well, the kitchens on cruise ships are so good that they were able to hold a Top Chef season finale on board the MS Eurodam with Holland America. And it also had guest chef Iron Chef Morimoto, who also happens to be a brand ambassador for Holland America, and he prepared a meal for the contestants in the season finale on board, and apparently it went off pretty well. Now, you know, I love these types of shows, and it just goes to show just how sophisticated cruise ship kitchens can be, that they can hold, because those competition kitchens have the best of the best of the best of everything for their chefs to complete these meals in time and things like that. Well, they're able to do it on the MS Eurodam. And if you want to watch it, it takes place tonight on Bravo. That's the June 12th, in case you're watching this a day or two later. But you can stream it on Peacock after that, and I'm sure it'll be picked up all over the place in repeats and reruns and other streaming services where you can watch Top Chef on your local network. So yeah, pretty cool that I would have loved to have known that that was happening. I would have been on the MS Eurodam this week had I known they were filming it if it was this week. But wow, it just goes to show just how great some cruise ship kitchens actually are. Well, leave a comment down below. Do you think banning somebody life for something they posted on social media is a little extreme? I don't know, because they're posting something to break the rules. It's almost like posting something that, hey, if you do this, it will harm a bunch of people or harm a corporation. You're asking for trouble, in my opinion. Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel blogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.